Howdy, hello, and welcome back. My name is Sagé Preferred.
And I'm Amber Valentine.
And you're watching the 5th episode of... We're a week behind, but have no fear.
Because the news is always here.
Amber, how has your crazy week been?
Crazy.
It's been very, very crazy.
Exhausting.
Very exhausting. Lots of crazy events that we got to get in and talk about. But of course, as you may know, the new news does come out first and third Wednesday of the month. However, this most recent month, it was a little behind. This is currently airing a week behind.
Yeah.
And that is due to just us being busy.
Yeah.
We've been extremely busy. Crazy things coming on.
Yeah.
But with all of those crazy events to talk about,
it's time for our segment of...
So in the midst of our busy week, actually literally we had planned to do a special 5th segment of Newer News. And we plan to do this while in the middle of the Preferred Show American Icons, which happened last weekend, or 2 weekends now at this point. And we plan to do something very quirky and cute and unique. However, as we literally just talked about, drag does not happen like that. So that did not happen. And also on top of it, the show itself was an incredible show.
Oh, so incredible.
The show was hands down probably the best show that I've had at DDC. And so yeah, it was an incredible weekend. It was a lot of incredible show to focus on. So we did not get through with coming out with that. Mm-hmm. So here we are.
It was so good. We ended up adding some numbers. So
yeah, literally. But right after our incredible show, Amber and I literally got to watch our preferred choice while traveling back to Birmingham. And it was the second part of our preferred drag race, which is the official opening series, or to the series, our preferred choice. Mm-hmm. And this was, I'm not even going to lie, this was a very crazy time of my life. Because in the midst of getting ready for a show, I had edited this probably a week and a half before it was due, and the video randomly went missing.
Yeah, it was gone.
So I literally had to re-edit this video within 30 minutes. So if you noticed, it feels like a rushed video.
It was.
That's probably why. That is probably why. But
if you're gonna judge, then show us you can do better.
At least it came together and was produced and came out on time still. Mm-hmm. So,
and I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, it genuinely, the first one I think was better because that was the thing that made me so upset is I made the second one very funny with the edits, and all the edits were lost because I had to rush it. So, but it's okay. After a week of settling though and relaxing after finally having this done, I began to prepare the newest video, Becoming Gottmik, which is now up and on the channel.
Yeah. With Gottmik now added to the list, who do you see yourself attempting next?
So I definitely do have, we've actually talked about the person I have in mind next. And it's going to be a pretty quirky episode. However, the Becoming series as a whole...
I don't remember who it was. Oh, that's right. Okay.
The Becoming series as a whole is starting to make its place onto the channel.
Yeah.
These are doing very, very well. I think the Becoming Gottmik has already hit 200 views.
I love how you're
it's
supposed
crazy.
to be becoming these people, and the only person you became was myself.
It's a traveling journey. They are very fun to prepare and to do. And as I say in this one, actually, I never look like the people, but it's always the fun of pushing myself to do something different. And I mean, this was very different in my opinion. Even you mentioned when we were watching it, becoming a ghost. Mm-hmm. It's still different than becoming a ghost. Stay tuned for more Becoming videos as it might become a new series onto the channel.
Slay. And for the following in our next segment, coming soon.
With the 9th installment of the Preferred Show out and about, it is officially in the books, and it's time to announce the 10th one.
Yeah.
Which we finally have announced, titled Schooled, which is kind of a throwback to the first original Old School, which was the very first ever show. Obviously, it's August season, back to school season, so that is the theme as a whole. I floated several different themes, whether it being Y2K or even 90s theme. But I just landed on honestly just back to school. So stay tuned for the cast, the actual cast, and the quirky cast flyer coming this Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Fine. Come on, Saturday. The Preferred Show is not the only thing celebrating an anniversary soon.
Yeah, so next week actually marks the 1-year anniversary of the Preferred channel, and an anniversary video coming very, very soon. So July 30th is the actual anniversary, which is on a Tuesday this year. Obviously, July 28th is when we will be celebrating. And we have a very special video.
Yeah.
No tea, no shade. We just recorded it today. That's why we're a little delirious and delulu. But we're making it work. And we're here to bring you the news.
Valentine and Lucy.
Although the Preferred Few was started a few months into the channel, we're getting a little celebration to the next few weeks as well. So there was a 14th episode scheduled for the Preferred Few. However, the guest had some situations come up and was not able to make it. So in order to keep it rolling along, because I don't want to mess up the schedule of the Preferred Few with the next scheduled entertainer, we're just going to do like a celebration of the Preferred Few. But while this is coming out, make sure to catch up on all 13 episodes of the Preferred Few before this special video comes out. And while it's coming out, it's no tea, no shade, but it's going to be like a throwback of all the Preferred Fews and all the special guests we've had on the Preferred Fews. So make sure to catch up on all of those Preferred Fews. And I mean, honestly, just watch all of their videos. Make sure every single person, from the first one being Amber Valentine to the most recent being Diamond Swisher. Yeah. And if you are interested, it really was. We talked about that too earlier today. But if you're interested in being on the next Preferred Few, make sure to fill out the interest form found on any of my socials. And you can honestly just scan this easy little QR code. It's going to be floating here around very, very soon. So yeah, make sure to just scan the QR code and
scan her.
Yeah.
Scan her. With your EBT card. Right after the Preferred Few Rewind is yet another episode of Our Preferred Choice.
Yeah, so we actually filmed this right before the Preferred Show in Dothan. It was a very quirky video. I remember having a lot of fun with it. And I'm honestly super excited for it to be coming to the channel. I was very worried about it too. I remember when we first started filming, I was like, I don't know, is this gonna break our Preferred Choice records? But I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty fun.
And those take a lot to prep and plan for. In quick time too. Of course, we never talk about it ahead of time. We always talk about it just before we get
literally. And I think that's also what helps with like the authenticity of those videos, because they are very like open, real, and raw, in my opinion. But with those exciting things to come to my channel, I heard some exciting things were popping up soon on your socials as well.
Yes. So if you follow all of my socials, and the link is in like my bio, is a link to a new website that I have made. And on there, you'll be able to see some sneak peeks on me starting my own YouTube channel here soon. So I'm super excited.
And make sure to also visit the website to get booking info for Amber, because Amber is, of course, currently open for bookings. Open for many more, but bookings to start with.
And you can also stay up to date on some new news and the Preferred Choice and anything that I'm involved in at the Preferred franchise. Only the ones I'm involved in.
Stay tuned for those exciting things to come.
But grab your popcorn, because it's time to catch up on the Drag Race loop.
So we're going to be continuing the Drag Race loop with one of our current airing seasons, All Stars 9.
Yeah.
So we're almost at the end. We have literally one more episode left.
On Friday.
That is so gaggy. Who are you rooting for?
So currently my top two are Angeria and Miss Roxy Andrews. They have slayed this competition.
I think it's going to be Roxy.
I don't know. I feel like Angie could jump up there.
I think it's going to be Roxy.
I genuinely think it's going to be Roxy, but I really hope that it's Angeria.
Even when we come down to badges, Roxy still has the most badges with, 5, I believe? With All Stars 9 winding down, Canada versus the World Season 2 has just began with a big bang. Something that we kept realizing is we did not talk about this cast on the last episode. This cast is star-studded.
And we are very big in Canada.
Yes. Canada is probably I think both of our favorite international franchises. Mine either being that or the Philippines. Philippines is really nice as well. However, this cast, we have Lemon, Kenny Davenport. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but Cheryl, she dropped the whole.
Yeah, she's just Cheryl.
Yeah. And I mean, La Cajina, I can never say her name right. And even though she's very annoying, Miss Fierce Delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are you excited for with this season?
Lemon.
Yeah.
I like no tea, no shade to my U.S. queens, but Lemon has my heart.
Yeah.
Lemon is my pick.
I think Lemon and Kenny Davenport were hands down my two favorites when the cast was announced. Eureka was also another one, but after watching the first episode, I think I'm gonna stick with Lemon and Kennedy.
Yeah,
I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I can actually say that I will not be picking a top 3 or 4. I want Lemon to win. Yeah. I've only got a top 1.
That is fair. While these queens fight for the crown, another competition was actually just announced last week.
And it looks like soon we will see the fight for Global All-Stars.
Yeah. So this has been in the rumor forever. It's finally been announced. I honestly...
We've been following it for
literally. And I feel like I'm so much more excited now that it's officially been announced. One, this promo is genuinely incredible.
It's sickening. They all look so
good. They do. But also the cast. After meeting officially the entire cast, like I've known a few of them. Obviously Eva La Queen, Kitty, Queen Kong, Alyssa, of course, Soda Muse, and then Pythia. Those were obviously the ones I knew the most of. I knew of Tessa Testicle, but she went home very, very early. And then this girl from Italy, Drag Race Italia, I am so obsessed with her.
Yeah.
I have no idea who she is. I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see her on my screen.
Yeah.
Also, the one from Drag Race Mexico, I'm super obsessed with and cannot wait. It looks like an incredible cast.
It's going to be sickening.
Something, I don't know if you noticed this, but something very, very interesting. A lot of them are top 4 or top 3 or finalists, we'll say, except for 2, which is Tessa Testicle, which we've already mentioned, and the other one, very interesting, the Alyssa Edwards. Very interesting. She's been on 3 times, and she's one of the only 2 to not be a finalist this season.
Yep.
Yeah. Even Kitty Scott Claus and Queen Kong. That's
so
crazy.
who's your top 3 or 4 pick?
I think my top 3. I'm gonna say.
I love how excited you got.
Because I'm genuinely so excited for this season. I think Eva La Queen, Kitty, and girl from Italia.
Okay.
I think that's my top 3.
Okay.
Who would you say your top 3 is?
Eva La Queen.
Yeah.
Alyssa Edwards.
And Pythia?
Pythia.
I figured.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Pythia is really everything, but I kind of, unless she proves me wrong, she might prove me wrong. So as the international queens fight for their crown, yet another all-star seems to be on the rise.
And with a very interesting new format at that.
So allegedly we have 3 groups of 6 queens and they all enter separately and then they get eliminated and they go to the next round and then they all join. Very interesting. So for the first group, we have Deja Sky, Irene the Alien, Olivia Lux, Bosco, Phoenix, and Aja. Incredible. I've already heard some rumors of who makes it past these rounds. I think we should wait to say these rumors. Yeah.
Who do you think the top 3 of that group is going to be?
But I would hope the top 3 is Irene, Aja, and I'm going to say Deja.
I can see that.
I'm going to say Deja. Who would you see your favorites of this first group being?
Aja, Deja, and honestly, I would kind of love to see Bosco up there.
Yeah, mine was between Bosco or Deja, but Deja's that girl.
I think Irene and Olivia are definitely gonna give us something. It's just not gonna be enough. And then, I mean,
and no tea, no shade, but it is 3 people that I've heard goes on. I will say the 3 I just said were not the 3.
Because that gives 3, 6, 9 total.
But the next group, we have Carrie Colby and Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia. We have Lydia Collins, who is a season 17 girl, which is very interesting, and we've already had this conversation.
Allegedly, season 17 girl.
We have Mistress Isabel Brooks, Tina Burner, almost said Turner, Tina Burner, and Georges, which is All Stars 9 girl. Very interesting again. From this group, I would have to say my favorites are Carrie Colby, Mistress Isabel Brooks, and Georges.
I'm gonna have to say Carrie Colby, Mistress, and George's.
Yeah.
In this one.
Yeah. For the third group,
we haven't even seen Lydia yet,
at
or
all.
even a promo.
Literally,
yet.
her promo hasn't even dropped, which is super confusing. For the third group, we have Acid Betty, Denali, Alyssa Hunter, Ginger Minge, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, and Diabetti. So this is allegedly the group that literally just started filming in this upcoming week.
Mm-hmm.
Out of this group, I would definitely Ginger Minge, Diabetti, Acid Betty. I don't know. Diabetti is definitely the number one for me, though.
Diabetti is definitely number one for me. Ginger Minge, even though this is her fourth time on.
Yeah.
Ginger's. So Diabetti, Ginger Minge, and I don't know. I'm curious to see what Miss Alyssa Hunter is going to bring.
I'm genuinely curious about this whole season. This is very interesting, very unique.
It's quite a mix. Too.
And allegedly, they reunite, like where they're supposed to combine, isn't supposed to start filming till January. So that's super interesting. So yeah, we'll see any more spoilers that might come out about this.
That's going to be a really long.
Yeah, super confusing and interesting about that. And also season 17 spoilers should be coming out, or should be straightening out very, very soon. So stay on the listen for those coming very soon.
I wonder if they're doing a format like this because it's the 10th All-Stars.
Maybe.
Like an anniversary, like we're doing a special kind of way.
With all those exciting new things to come, it's time for your exciting new questions.
Don't forget to click the link in both of our bios to ask your questions today.
So my question is, would you dare cut your own hair?
No.
You won't touch yourself?
I've only let 6 people cut my hair in my life since I turned 18. And I'm very picky about my hair.
I'm also very picky.
As women, you know how like women like to go get like their nails did and I'm that way with my hair. So my question reads, what is your zodiac sign?
This is so dumb. Anyone who knows me, I feel like I'm very prominently in Aries. I mean, I am in Aries, but I feel like I make it very well known that I'm in Aries. One, I have a tattoo. Of course, it's being covered up now, but I have a tattoo that literally says Aries on me. I also have my birthday tattooed on me as well, just in case if I get murdered and don't have my license. On that note, with us being all talked out, it's time to end the episode. Make sure to follow me on all of my socials at The Only Preferred for brand new looks and gigs to come. And sitting near you.
Yeah. And make sure you follow me on all my socials at Amber_V_Valentine for new YouTube updates coming very, very soon. And check out the website.
If it's still up. But no.
Girl, first off it is. It's even got a QR code made for
Mine's not even updated.
We are technology over here.
Can't say much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for a brand new video every single Sunday.
And a brand new news every first and third Wednesday of the month. Only here on YouTube.
Until then, stay preferred.
Stay full of love.
And always stay
ready for the news.